Right, this is the River Seine, and this is a boat cruise down the river. It's a Tuesday afternoon. See one bridge there, just where we left, from the Eiffel Tower, and I thought it'd be quite good to show you the Eiffel Tower.
Messieurs, bonjour et bienvenue à bord du bateau parisien. Au fil de l'eau, nous allons passer sous les principaux ponts et découvrirons les monuments de Paris. Le guide est disponible derrière vos sièges en 14 langues, mais que sur le pont inférieur du bateau. Vous pouvez sélectionner la langue en utilisant les petites flèches qui se trouvent à côté de l'écran. Le guide est également disponible sur votre smartphone en scannant le code QR qui se trouve partout sur le pont inférieur du bateau.
You wave to the tourists on the other boat.
Je vous rappelle qu'il est interdit de fumer à bord et que les toilettes qui ont en dessous de l'information seront fermées 10 minutes avant la fin de la croisière. Le guide est toutefois après le prochain pont, donc pas celui-là mais celui d'après, le pont de l'Allemagne. Tout l'équipage vous souhaite une très agréable croisière.
These are some of the many cruise boats that leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Bateau Parisien. During the course of this cruise, we are going to pass on the main bridges and discover monuments of Paris. An audio guide is available behind your seats in 14 languages, but only on the lower deck of the boat. You can select the language by using the arrow keys that are next to the small screen. An audio guide is also available on your smartphone by scanning the QR code that you can find all over the inferior deck of the boat as well. If you activate your location data, you will receive notifications every time we pass by a monument. I'd like to remind you that it is prohibited to smoke on board and that the toilets are under the information point and they'll be closed 10 minutes before the end of the cruise. The audio guide will begin after the next bridge, so not this one, but the next one, the green one, the Alma Bridge. The entire crew wishes you an excellent cruise.
Alright, so you can see all the locks on this particular bridge here. It's downstairs. All the people up there with all the locks. Mind you, we have been on one of these cruises elsewhere and the boat, two boats hit, and then a little bit later, unfortunately, there was a fatality. So one needs to be careful when going on these river cruises. They look to be the ideal tourist thing, but accidents do happen. So this cruise is about an hour, but we'll show you a little bit beginning some of the different types of boats here along the river bank, and then we'll go downstairs and enjoy the cruise. So you can see quite a range of boats here, from ones based on typical English canal boats to more modern ones, and up to fairly modern, fully enclosed one here, catamaran in front of it, and those lovely apartment buildings and commercial buildings behind. Now we'll be passing over about 7 or 8 bridges, so we won't bring you all the bridges. Do this one, and let you see what's on the banks of the canal. I think this is a bridge that was rebuilt to accommodate more traffic. I think extra.
Mesdames et messieurs, le guide va commencer. Ladies and gentlemen, the audio guide is going to begin.
The other span put in, make it 4 lane. Carrier over the other side there. Upstairs because it's getting windy as you go here, and it's also getting cold. And you can have a look down here at this season's latest issues of puffer jackets. Or we should really say last winter's puffer jackets, because this is supposedly coming into, well, it is spring, British summertime, and that's why all the trees had leaves on them. So they've been following our series will remember the spooky trees. All the spooky trees are now beautiful green trees. So it's quite a contrast to what they were. So we'll go past a different type of cruise boat there. And don't forget later on, if you subscribe to the channel, we will bring you the Queen Mary transatlantic crossing from Southampton in the UK to New York in the United States. So that's coming up a few weeks' time. Transatlantic crossing on the liner, Cunard liner, Queen Mary 2. Had the opportunity to see the Queen Mary 2 in Bergen in Norway back in 2018, I think it was, and now we have the opportunity to sail on Queen Mary 2. It's the only transatlantic liner still operating, following the Titanic route. So this is much smaller, but this is at the crossings. If you've been following the series, we brought you a different series on the Manxman, the Mannerman, from the Isle of Man back to the UK. We also brought you ferry crossings from Northern Ireland to Scotland overnight, and we also took one from Wales across to Ireland, so as well as a few little inter-island ferries, things like that. So we've had the opportunity to see how people use waterways in different countries around the world. Wind's really coming up strong there now, keeping that French flag flying very briskly in the wind. And we'll pass under this last bridge here. Definitely one-way traffic under the bridge. A big statue there. Pass under the bridge. Out the other side to the Golden Bridge statues. They're quite spectacular. Pegasus horses, each one depicting a different scene. So you're never short of a bridge in Paris. Go under this last bridge, and we'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, thumbs up, and please leave a comment about how your country uses waterways or cruises that you've done, whether short channel, across the river from one side to the other, a punt, or whether they are in fact a transatlantic ocean. Because by subscribing to the channel, you'll get the opportunity to view all those over the next 12 months or so. So there's the ladies on the bridge sunbaking, and we travel under, this time, a metal bridge. Out the other side, statues everywhere. Maybe look at the golden era statues of the building, French flag background. So hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to tell us about